In January 2025, the White House radiates both triumph and uncertainty as Donald Trump begins his second term as President of the United States, following a closely contested 2024 election. The nation watches, aware of numerous investigations that colored the prior year but now sit in legal limbo. Within the halls of the Justice Department, officials discuss implications of the Supreme Court's presidential immunity doctrine. Federal prosecutors find their hands tied. Cases against Trump, including those involving classified documents and the events of January 6, are either dismissed or indefinitely paused. The rationale is clear: the sitting president cannot face federal prosecution, leaving prominent special counsel Jack Smith's indictments shelved. In New York, local reporters gather outside the courthouse where Trump had been convicted on 34 state felony counts relating to business records and hush money payments. The legal process halts as his presidential status triggers appeals, effectively freezing any pending sentencing or adverse action. The public debates vigorously whether executive authority should shield ruling leaders from accountability. Meanwhile, in Georgia, potential RICO charges for election subversion stall. Prosecutorial disqualifications and ongoing federal oversight claims mire the proceedings in bureaucracy. The state judiciary finds itself awaiting federal clarification while defense lawyers argue immunity and procedural delays. On Capitol Hill, lawmakers wrangle over the broader implications of such immunity. Critics assert that executive protection encouraging unchecked presidential conduct, while supporters maintain the necessity for stable leadership unhampered by litigation. Academic panels convene, parsing the constitutional text and historical precedent, with think tanks forecasting long-term impact on future administrations. By December 2025, public opinion on Trump's legal entanglements becomes a barometer for faith in American institutions. Polls suggest polarization: one faction sees him as vindicated and resilient, another as emblematic of systemic flaws. The unresolved legal matters create suspense for the 2029 transition, a successor still undetermined as the 2028 election lies in the distant future. In the press room, expert panels review a chronology of previous Trump criminal indictments. They enumerate federal cases dismissed and state convictions stayed, noting how the distinctions between federal and state prosecution have rarely been so central to presidential accountability. Legal scholars predict future litigation will only resume after the presidential term ends. As the narrative continues, the American legal framework and its boundaries are scrutinized like never before. The interplay of executive power, judicial limits, and public scrutiny ensures that the question of post-presidential justice remains open, unresolved until well after January 20, 2029.